Hello YouTube, this is my day 50 Accutane update video. I actually just got back from the dermatologist a couple hours ago, and I have a few things to talk about. So first and foremost, I'm doing very well on my medication, and I talked to my dermatologist for a very brief period of time. I think they were very busy today. Usually I'm never taken in late for my appointment, and today I had to wait about 15 minutes, so they were pretty busy, and I think she was just going quickly to kind of rush me out of there because I'm not too big of a deal. She was just like, yo, you got some depression? Nope. Okay, next. Blood in your stools? Nope. Okay, do you want to kill like everybody? No? Okay, you're good then. She told me she was not upping my dosage anymore, that I'm going to be remaining at 60 milligrams once a day. And this is due to the fact that I'm a very, very small person. I think currently I'm only like 102 pounds. So usually you medicate by kilograms. So it'd be the average dosage is about 1 milligram per kilogram, and I think I'm already over that with the 60 milligrams. I only weigh, I think, 46 kilograms that would convert to. I think it's 102 divided by 2.2, which should average somewhere in the middle of the 40s probably. But yeah, so I'm not going up on my dosage anymore. She said my face is reacting very well, and it's a good balance with my side effects to where I'm not like, freaking out, because if you keep upping the dosage, your side effects just worsen as a result. So I would get even more dry skin, more dry lips, and I might even start experiencing some of the more harsh side effects. So I'm glad I don't have to go up anymore. I'm glad I'm a small person and that 60 is really kicking my acne's ass. Speaking of my acne, it's doing a lot better. From the last video to this video, I'm even if you can't see it on camera, I'm noticing like a lot of changes in my skin. It's becoming more smooth. In some areas it looks pretty damn clear, like certain spots. A lot of my bigger zits that I've had over the past 10 days form into these big black scabs, and I can show you one that I've got right here. This is a good example. So they form into big black scabs, and they take a very long time to go away, but I'm not picking at them, and my dermatologist said don't pick at them, it'll take longer for them to heal. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I've just been doing that. My biggest problem area, my neck here, this is what it looks like right now. Hopefully I'm showing this correctly. I'll like do a little bit of this. And I'll get like a close-up of my face, I guess, so it's kind of like my cheek. Look at my forehead. Can I get all of my forehead? It's a very big forehead. Yep. And then this side, I'm like really bad at this. This. And then this is like what my chinular region is doing. I got a few here. This one was pretty big, but it's now really small. This one also scabbed over pretty big. But yeah, I have nothing like in the mustache region, which is awesome. I've never ever had that before. So it's like easier to shave, which is very cool. On my jawline, I've got like one little tiny bump, like right here, that came like a couple days ago. But other than that, everything's fading, and it's looking good. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's kind of red around here still. I don't know. That happened about a little after a month in. This just started getting kind of red, and it's hot sometimes. It's not really as bad as a sunburn, but it's still just like warm, and I look like flushed. Okay, besides that, I wanted to talk about this dorky thing that I've been doing since I've been going. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of my other videos, but I'm deathly afraid of needles. I really just can't. Like, up until I was 17 years old, I would cry, like when I was in the doctor's office. Like, it didn't matter if I went alone or with my parents or anything. I would just start crying. I actually think the last time I cried was when I was 19. I had to get an injection when I started university, and I cried. Like, it was a good thing it was just me and the nurse there, because I cried during the injection, and she's like, it's not that bad, and I was just like, I don't know, this is really hard to do. It's terrible, but the good news is I have had 3 successful blood works done on me, and I've been keeping these as like souvenirs, which is kind of gross. It probably is like super gross, and you're probably like, ew, like retching. But this was my first one I got about 2 months ago. This pink one was these are the bands that they wrap around your arm when you're done, right? This is the one from a month ago, and this is the one I got today. So I've been saving these as like memories, and I'm keeping them because I'm fucking weird. But each time I've gotten a little better with my anxiety, and this time I didn't even I wasn't worried. I just like walked down there, I was like, what up, just sign me up. And then I just like gave her my arm and I did it, and I didn't freak out. All I did during the injection is I just like breathed in really deeply and was like, and that was it. And I just sat there, and it was perfect. And I've come to realize now that the only parts that hurt are the first like second or two when they put it in, and then once it's in there, it's fine. So you can just sit there and you're like la la la. And then when she's taking it out, you just have to brace yourself for that. Like when she's pulling it out, that hurts for like a second or two. But yeah, I'm really even more than the acne, maybe, even though my face is changing, and this isn't even like the point of doing all this, but I'm like getting over my fear of needles through this process. I'm like really excited about that. So I was proud of myself, and I went and bought myself a shirt at the mall, and this cardigan, I blew $30, and I didn't need to, but I don't know, I felt like I deserved it. Yeah. Besides that, I don't have anything new to report. I'll be picking up my 3rd month's prescription whenever they send it to my CVS. I'll probably go Sunday or something. And I'm really excited how this is going. I'm so happy I decided to do this, and I cannot wait to see where my skin's going to be at the end of this. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, while I was in the dermatologist's office, I talked to her about the different types of things you can do to get rid of acne scarring. I talked to her about how likely it would be that I would still have pretty bad like residual scarring after all the treatment's over and stuff. And she said, I mean, if once we get to that point, we can talk about, different treatments you can do, but you have to wait quite a long time. I think it's at least like 4 or 5 months after you finish your course of Accutane before you can start considering options like chemical peels and microdermabrasion and just anything, to anything you can do to like fix acne scarring. I'm hoping that Accutane does a pretty good job of doing that on its own, and I'm not like super self-conscious of my skin, at least I don't think yet, to the point where I'm gonna like notice little tiny pock marks and be like, ew, I'm ugly, I need to fix that, and spend thousands of dollars. That's ridiculous. The fact that I came from such terrible, disgusting skin that just didn't stop breaking out, and I've had it for 8 years, going from that to such a drastic change as just not having any active acne on my face at all, that's enough for me. That's fine. I didn't really have to spend any money because my insurance was covering all this. I don't think I'm going to need chemical peels or anything like that, but I don't know. I just wanted to ask to see what she thought. Yeah. I think that's it now. I can't think of anything else I want to talk about. So I will update you at the 60-day mark, which will be 2 months if you could not do the arithmetic mod 30. So until then, bye. I'm really excited. I'm having fun with my skin clearing up and stuff. Okay, later.